welcome to Harrison Hacks.
Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison Hacks. Got another vintage collection pack for you. Today this one is for the TurboGrafx 16 CD. So obviously the TurboGrafx 16 was not as huge in North America as it was over in Japan as the PC Engine. But the TurboGrafx 16 was a cool console. Definitely really enjoyed it. And to have a CD add-on, I'm not too sure, but I think they were the first ones to come out with a CD-based gaming system. Technically it was an add-on, but it did feature a few games that were not available on the actual TurboGrafx 16. So I definitely want to show you guys this pack. You know, not a ton of games. As I said, it was not a very popular system in North America. But definitely there are some hidden gems in here. So let's go ahead and install it and check it out. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to the link in the description, and that will take you to download the Vintage Collection TG16 CD Pack Link.txt. So it's just a text file. You won't have any of this just yet, just the text file. Go ahead and open that up, and it's going to take you to Arcade Punk's website. So my hat's off to Arcade Punks for hosting a lot of my stuff. They do a great work on their site, and there's a lot of awesome content that you can get there. So go ahead and highlight everything in the text file, right click, copy, and go ahead and paste this in your web browser, and that's going to take you to the Arcade Punk's website. You can just scroll down on the page it takes you to till you get to the TurboGrafx 16 CD Vintage Collection pack, and then you can go ahead and download that from there. Once you have the pack downloaded, you're going to have a bunch of zip files. And the main one you want to focus on right now is just the .zip. So none of these numbered ones, just .zip. And with WinRAR, you would right click and click extract here. With 7-zip, you would click extract here. Once it's extracted, you're going to have the Vintage Collection folder, and it's 12.5 gigs. So CD-based systems obviously take a lot more space than your standard cart ROMs. So you can see all of your artwork and games and things like that are all in here. So we're going to go back to where we extracted the folder and make sure we have the Vintage Collection folder. Right click, cut, and then let's go to the root of our H drive where we have Vintage Collection installed, and we're going to just paste it in the root of our H drive. Paste. There we go. So now let's check it out. So I'm just going to mute TurboGrafx CD, and we're looking at a total of 47 games. Everything has 3D box art as well as the disc art. One thing I found funny, and I haven't tried this yet, but when I was doing the pack, Fighting Street, this looks so similar to Street Fighter 1 that I used to play in the arcade when I was a kid. Well, actually, I played at a pool hall called Silver Q in Toronto. But it's a cool game. Forgotten Worlds is like you're playing Contra, but you fly. So I'm not too familiar with a lot of these games myself, but I do check some out, and there are some hidden gems. So there's a few in here that are actually Japanese only, but they did an English translation. So I'll show you those as we go. Riot Zone seems like a pretty cool game. It's similar to like Streets of Rage style, so go ahead and check that out if you've never experienced it. Shadow of the Beast is pretty good. I haven't tried Shapeshifter yet. I definitely want to check that out. But I'm just gonna, you know, scroll through here. I won't list name every game or nothing like that. The Valis games look pretty cool. I definitely want to check those out. Wonderboy 3, Monster Lair. Who doesn't like Wonderboy? This one here, Exact 3, or Exact 3, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This is one of the Japanese translated to English titles that I included. And then we have the YS Book 1 and 2, 3, and then 4 was Japanese translated, so you get that one as well. Then there's a 4-in-1 with the other two Bonks, because Bonk has his own game on here, Bonk 3, right there. So you can see that. And then you also get Bomberman and Gate of Thunder. Buster Bros is a cool game. I really like this, man. It gets challenging at times, but it's actually a really good game. And to me, the highlight of the console, and this was a Japanese release only, but it was translated to English, and it's one of the best Castlevania games of all time, if not the best. But it's hard to decipher which one is actually the best for me. This is Rondo of Blood, and like I said, this was a Japanese release, but it was translated to English, and you can go ahead and check this game out. Um, it's definitely one of the better Castlevania games, as I mentioned. So it may take a little bit for mine to load up. That's just because I'm recording. If you're familiar with my videos, then you know my laptop is not the greatest by no stretch. But the reason why I wanted to do this pack was I really enjoy a lot of the hidden gems for this system, and I think a lot of people haven't experienced them. And to me, it's like new old stock. Like it's a game that is old, but to me, it's new, and I've never experienced it. And there's actually at least a handful so far that I've tried in this pack that I really enjoyed. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is it. Here it is running. Everything fully functional, easy to use as I try to make things. Your buttons should already be pre-configured and things like that. So as usual, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, have a good day.